Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Get over there. Go.
They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And now it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jonathan Bullard in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
Hang in there now.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, 18. Red, up. Hey, gotta go. Lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky rolling to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Red, up. Lock in.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right, and it's incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is Howard on second down, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Lock in. Sit up. 180.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Red, up. Move.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. Well, off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend. The Madden 19 Club Championship, second major this season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pavin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings, and your favorite, Charles, Ivy Strafen. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beatdown in the final.
Well, you know if he was representing the Oakland Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pavin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother.
How about that? That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Pavin. Way to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just the warm-up, baby.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you
put that
when
in,
we were
nigga.
watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
Put that.
It was on display
Put that.
there, wasn't it?
There certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll
Put
be a
that.
long afternoon for those guys trying to
Put
play
that.
some defense.
A really nice game
Put
of
that.
25 yards.
Okay.
Coaches
Put
always
that.
talk about
I
finding
like to say
balance
put
on
that.
offense. I think there's much more balance than
You
this.
ain't said nothing but a word. You said a number, I'm with it.
A 1-2 combination.
Hey, you know I got that cash.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach stuff.
They'll try
You
and
know
run
I
for
got
it,
that
first and
cash.
goal. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Pretty effective
Put
run there,
that.
and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound
Put
the
that.
rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
I like to say put
Pound the
that, man.
rock.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Wentz will keep it. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the
You up for
Eagles
that.
have taken the early lead.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down.
Act
to try
like
and
I
get
ain't
him
your boy
across.
then.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really
What?
bonds you with those big offensive linemen.
Why would you
because
put
then get
that
to
on?
celebrate with the big fellas.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. For the Chicago Bears, Charles, it's kind of the dust settles on this season. How do you think that they will remember it? Because right now, the fresh wound is there with the missed field goal. We get that. But this is a pretty good season they just had.
It certainly has been. Remember, they were last in the NFC North in 2018. They won the division in 2019, their first NFC North title since 2010. They acquired Khalil Mack to begin the year. And remember, they had a heartbreaking loss at Green Bay on a Sunday night to open the season. A lot of teams would have gone south after that. Instead, they went 7-1 at home, won 9 of 10 to close the year. They're going to be heard from in seasons to come.
Gotta go.
They go play action with Trubisky. He'll rifle this
See
one
right
deep
here. See right here.
side.
See right here.
Inside the 25.
Told you about playing on me.
Trubisky finding White on a big play. 54 yards.
There will
Yep.
always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Can you let me sit
pick
right
it
there?
up in big chunks and strike
Oh,
like
for eat
that
that
and
little-
have explosive
For the eat that
plays.
little defense
That's often the
alive.
difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Don't do it to him, Law.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice
Boy, you
little
dead.
gain. A nice run there, 9 yards.
Boy,
And
you
it'll be
dead.
second down.
Oh, you didn't think I was coming with that? Okay, hold on.
18, 18.
Hey, you better get something across that middle, man.
Gotta go.
Alright, hold on.
Play action. It's Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Hold on.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard
Okay, then.
line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle
Uh-huh.
Burton for the Chicago
Foot down.
first.
Not foot
Brandon
down,
Gaunt,
foot down.
Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2.
And I'm finna do it
they've
again.
got it here with a first down.
Same play, same lay.
Blue, blue, blue. 180.
Oh, yeah.
Blue, blue, blue.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Different option this time, though.
They go play action. Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Throwing now is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Put on in, man.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them.
I don't want to be
Get
spad.
better against man than
I don't want to be
zone,
spad.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And there we saw
I
one of
wanna
the
listen,
downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run
My
quite
mom
as
said I'm
well
hard here.
because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
81, 81.
Wentz to throw on second down.
Oh, my
Wentz
mom
coming,
said.
and down he goes.
Now, we talk
Oh,
about
my
players
mom said,
blitzing
man.
all the time. I often
My mom
laugh and
said I'm
sometimes
hard
call it
here.
just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the
That's
backfield.
my mom
for him.
said.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jonathan Bullard in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Red, red, up. Hey, stop. 180. 18, 18. Gotta go, gotta go. Red, red, up.
After the interception, here's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's White for a Bears touchdown. Kevin White, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. While we have a second here, let's peek back to the Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl, Charles, in history, 13-3. And it took us 53 minutes to get our first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Can you believe they went into the half, 3-0 New England, Stephen Gostkowski with a field goal. Then they finally tie it up with Greg Zuerlein at the end of 3 quarters of the Rams knocking one through the post. The Patriots, the third team to win the year after losing a Super Bowl, the first since the Dolphins in 1972.
And, of course, the big number now for New England, 6 titles, and they are tied with the Steelers for the most ever. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
To throw is Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Gotta go. Move. Red, up. 18.
Now Trubisky back into his end zone. And he completes it to Cohen. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there, 98 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Before this next drive gets going, we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees. There will be 8 in the 2019 class. We got Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law. Who else am I forgetting in there?
Well, how about a big guy, a lineman, Kevin Mawai, who was absolutely terrific in his career. How about Ed Reed with the Baltimore Ravens and the great job he did in the secondary there? Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt as contributors, the owner of the Broncos and the longtime scout with the Cowboys. And I love the senior committee bringing in Johnny Robinson, the safety with Kansas City.
Tony Gonzalez was a first ballot guy. And, of course, when I hear Ty Law's name, you think, wow, he started this great Patriots dynasty that we're still living in.
You're exactly right. And the Patriots, with all of their championships, probably underrepresented in the Hall of Fame.
So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They run with a Johnny. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Well, CD, the NFL held its awards show the night before the Super Bowl, and as you and I had speculated the last few weeks, Patrick Mahomes, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and for the second straight season, how about Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, Donald was expected. We knew that was going to happen. Mahomes, we thought would happen. There was that school of thought that maybe Drew Brees might walk away with the MVP since he's never won one, but Mahomes a deserving winner. How about the Offensive Rookie of the Year? Saquon Barkley with the Giants. Many thought it might be Baker Mayfield with Cleveland.
Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Darius Leonard of the Colts, and the Colts Comeback Player of the Year, Andrew Luck. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Chris Long in there to drop him. And back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Nice move at the 40. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Gotta go. Lock it.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. On On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Gotta go, gotta go. 18.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
180. Hey, gotta go. Lock it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
82.
On second down, here's Wentz. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Golden Tate in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. A final shot before half for Wentz. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Elliott now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. This is Cohen. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interception goes out.
Ertz has it left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. Man. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Stop.
Throwing is Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
What would you put that on?
Now Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz from 8 yards out. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. Okay. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All right.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
I'm going to kick me a field goal, right?
What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Keep me a field goal, right?
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
After I keep this field goal,
despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And then we'll make it a ball game.
On 1st, they go right back down.
You gotta be blind. Well, you gotta be blind. Well, you gotta be blind. Huh?
10.
You gotta be blind. Gotta be blind if you see it.
55 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, it's almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh,
I'll go
and
for
off
2
he
later.
goes.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Nah.
And they will not
I'm
get a
gonna
chance
give
to
me an
return
interception
this
running
one
back
as
right
it's
on.
through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Lion.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Got a man complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
You'll get back to me, though. Oh, yeah, man. Call for the come wide open right here.
Now it's a Giant. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up
now
because when they're open,
blitz.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From midfield, here's Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, man.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively. Getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We'll get some more.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Running with Howard. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football.
The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Lock in.
That's what we want to do. Man, lockcity, man. What's wrong with you, man? You're like you don't know me.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sims. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Mad about that, man?
Lock in.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
Chomp. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up on that ladder, boy. Get up on that ladder.
A very solid gain of 27.
Get up on that ladder, boy.
Philadelphia territory now.
Get up on that ladder, boy. You got to jump.
At the 27.
Lock in, lock in.
They pitch out to Howard.
Run him over. Run him over.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
What you mad about?
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Lock in, lock in. Gotta go, gotta go. Lock in, lock in.
Right back to him on first down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it?
Who told you
Because
that?
he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
We go. Lock in. Hey, gotta go. Lock in.
Okay, hold on.
Now Cohen, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play
What's
there,
gonna
so
work
they're
then,
left with
man?
a third down
That
and
ain't gonna work.
6.
Nothing
Double
gonna
this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these guys make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing here, Trubisky steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
What that is, man?
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hell, man. You gonna get stopped, man. Chill out.
Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone.
You gonna get stopped? Stop fucking with me.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Go. Lock in.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Can't do that one.
Decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Khalil Mack. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And that is incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
You know about dangers out there? You know about dangers.
Look at the spin. Balance. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
That was 6 right there. That was ball game right there. So no ball game.
3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
First down,
Big
Tim
play
Brown.
coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, just go. Come across the formation. You come across the formation like you're supposed to. It's a first down and touchdown.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Yeah, man.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Lock in, lock in.
Especially if you come untouched.
Lock in, lock in.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah.
How much you lost on the Super Bowl?
Enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to throw. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Caught right side, Tate. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. He'll look to throw.
Boy, stop.
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Boy, stop.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Boy, I'm all on that.
They'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Though, man. I'm proud of you, man.
They'll start things on 1st with Torrey Cohen, and he'll lose yardage on the play
You're doing
back
good
at the
for a little dude,
37-yard
man.
line.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They try again with Cohen.
Uh-oh, you know what it is now,
Run past midfield.
Know what it
They
is
find some
now.
open field here.
Nah. He gets fast and gets
Cross for the touchdown. And in the final
Splash.
minute, that should just about seal it.
I know, man. That hurt a little bit, though.
Comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you
Got my 10 on my
stay
knee.
with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially
That hurt
on
a little bit,
defense.
though.
But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Now a toss coming right side. It's Cohen, and he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point
You
conversion.
did good for a little dude, man.
measure.
I'm proud of you, man.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, man. If you cut hair, man. If you cut hair, you can beat Kurt.
Bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
okay.
And following the interception, just
he was for a
any
minute,
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
He's got a man.
Yeah, you know that's what we picked. Stop my dude.
29
Stop my dude. It's all
yards
good,
that
though.
time.
It's all
And at this
good.
stage, down in the second
know,
half,
man.
looks like they just wanted to find a way to get
I
it in the
ain't
hands
stop
of their
my
playmaker,
dude.
and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
And this is
Love him.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception
a little bit, man.
blows, they just continue.
Got a Band-Aid for you.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit
Got a
does
Band-Aid.
occur
It's all right, man.
once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know,
Good little
it's not
simple play, man.
always
Hurt
just
you,
one
man.
guy's
Like
fault.
here.
Maybe somebody
Ooh.
ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different
Got
things.
past him, boy. That been
Bottom line,
ugly.
though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up first and 10
Yeah,
now
look
from the
at that.
33. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Uh-oh.
And he's got some space
So,
here.
man. He might catch him.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
You gonna learn, man. Little simple things you can do in life, man. That's all it is, man. Little simple things you do.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough,
And
now
killed
they're going to
you.
go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here.
Lock in.
I know. I ain't got number 40, man.
They're going to try and run. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Yeah, man. Got
Charles,
number
it's
40.
one thing to
You
win.
lose,
It's
man,
another
by
thing to
18,
win and
man.
put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking
Quick
on
40
offense.
on you,
They
man.
can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Told you, man. Told you, man. Yeah, remember feed my family, man. You don't want to put nothing on, though, man?
For Charles Davis and all our hard-working
You don't
crew,
put nothing on it?
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Hey, man.
find us on Twitter